world of professional wrestling. He has regained the world title at WrestleMania 5. He's made the cover of Sports Illustrated, and he's become somewhat of a one-man industry. So now, he's taken on a challenge as big as Andre the Giant, movie stardom. His new film is No Holds Barred, and it opens across the country this week.
You're easy.
You! I can't believe you.
Hey.
Here, I come crying my eyes out to you, pouring my heart out. And you make a big joke about
I'll
it.
fight back.
Hey, wait a minute, you love. I hope it breaks.
No, you don't.
Oh, no. Not an arm lock. Not an arm
It's a
lock.
lip lock.
What are you doing?
Well, I thought it.
Hello, everybody.
Hullk Hogan joins us this morning. I told you he had a romantic scene here. You don't like that we played that, do you?
Well, you know, that's a whole other side of Hullk Hogan that the kids are going to see. And that is a romantic side of Hullk Hogan, but that's as far as it goes. Just a little bit of nibbling there with Joan Severance. She's my girlfriend in the movie No Holds Barred, and she comes on pretty strong when she finds out what a nice guy the Hulkster really is. I have to make a pretty strong stand to keep her away, you know.
Aren't you worried about that, though, being perceived as too nice?
Well, no, you know, because for the last 5.5 years, I've been yelling and screaming at the kids to train, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and if you don't eat your vegetables, I'll body slam you. And now, you know, with this movie, it gives me the artistic liberty to show the kids that after you're wired like a maniac and you're trying to get good grades and trying to make the football team or slam dunk a basketball, the other 23 hours of the day, it's okay to be a real person, to be cool. And what's so funny is everything in this world goes around and it comes back around. So if you're real positive, good things come back to you. And in this movie, you'll see a whole new Hullk Hogan that's vulnerable, sensitive, sometimes in trouble, and almost romantically caught in a pretty rough situation. But
the real Hullk Hogan.
this is the real Hullk Hogan. And, you know, I've had these kids listening for so long, you know, when I've yelled and screamed at them, and sometimes they won't listen to the parents or the teachers, but they listen to the Hulkster when I yell at them. My mom, you know, and dad, and my wife, and all my friends that know me, they say, if everybody just knew you how you really were, they'd like you even more. And they would understand that, you know, when you're intense, it's time to be in the ring, and the other times you're a pretty cool guy, you know, and so I'm real curious to see how it goes.
Well, isn't wrestling really acting? I mean, so you've already known how, you know how to approach the camera, you know how to give physical gestures.
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's not really acting. I wish it was that simple, but that's just part of it. But
I heard it. He said it's not really acting. The wrestling is.
I know.
Well,
Right.
there's more to it than that. That'd be unfair just to classify it as that.
Sure.
But basically, I'm in front of the camera so many hours a week. The big screen, that camera for film was just another lens, and I just had to keep thinking that less is more because I'm used to asking 30,000 people if they want me to punch Harry in the face in Madison Square Garden.
And they always say yes.
Yeah. No, but on the big screen, when you bat your eyelashes, it's like waving a flag. And so I just had to adjust to that, basically.
Was it hard? Did you like the work? Do you like that?
Well, it was okay because, you know, it was a new frontier for me. It's a logical extension of where I'm going anyway. It's just another vehicle because I've used TV, I've used pay-per-view, I've used cable to the max to get this message across. And now with the big screen, it's just another vehicle for maybe people that watch wrestling that may not go to the live venues, you know, that would come out.
When you were a little kid, did you want to be a professional wrestler when you grew up?
Yeah, I did.
Come on.
I did. I've always been a wrestling fan. We were talking about it yesterday. My dad used to take me and a friend of mine, Dan Brower, that travels with me, to the matches when I was 8 years old.
Dick the Bruiser?
Yeah.
Mad Dog Vachon?
Well, those guys were up north. I didn't know about those guys until I got into wrestling.
But you really did want to be? I mean, but when did you become so, you are very large, what, you're 6'7"?
6'7",
You're physically
305 pounds.
expansive.
I've had a problem with weight all my life. When I was in Little League Baseball, 12 years old, I weighed 196 pounds. When I graduated from high school, I was 300 pounds. And basically, you know, I've always been big. I just got in shape after high school because I was kind of fat.
Steroids?
No. I've been approached, seen it everywhere in all the gyms across the country. At one time, I said, should I? Shouldn't I? Because I'm 35 years old. There's a whole new breed of wrestlers coming in. I've got a 1-year-old daughter who I love very much. And I've always wanted to have a family, and I didn't want to be hooked up to a kidney dialysis machine. Mm. You know, when my kids going to school. And basically, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not into the cuts. I mean, wrestlers do have a little bit of a belly on them, I'm sorry to say.
Great shape. You got it.
And, you know, it's just, there are winners and losers in this world, and I'm a winner, bottom line.
And the movie's PG-13.
PG-13.
Thanks. Hullk Hogan.
No blood and guts for all the little Hulksters.
We'll be back.
Thank you.